Hello, welcome or welcome back to the Daily Dharma. My name is Dina. Thank you so much for coming along today. Take what resonates, leave the rest for whoever needs to hear it. Today we are getting that you are a starseed elemental and that you've got the throat chakra and the solar plexus chakra coming out for consideration and an angelic presence that is part of your demeanor and your okay, so you got the paradigm shift with perception on either side of prosperity as well. And over here in the handwritten cards, you have a divine entourage walking with you and taking a chance, distracted by the shape of you, and overextending, need to reevaluate or withdraw. And so I'm sensing that you are somebody who has such a calling or such a passion for what you're up to that you are very much an overworker and you're working all the time to create this paradigm shift for yourself and others. And it's time to withdraw from the ethers of the social networks that you're engaged in, maybe take a little vacation, or just get back into full meditation, because there's a spiritual download that's trying to reach you right now or has just reached you, and you're really walking with this, being willing and able to take a chance on a new romance perhaps, because I had a recorded message yesterday, 2 of them in fact, that I just cut out, and then 1 today that I've just cut out because I don't know what it is that is distracting me from getting the message out, but it's about something that needs to be settled into the energy. So let's slow it down a little bit and see what we got here. We've got radical expansion with this dragon energy. So this could have happened in the year of 2024 because that was the year of the dragon. And this radical expansion happened from the heart space. So you probably took a step back in 2024 or around that time, or were coming into the position of re-emerging in your gifts and in your in your ability to be confident in your magic and to go out and say things and speak things into the truth and into the light, because this is radical illumination. So this divine entourage that's walking with you is here to help you to unpack the old lessons from the old paradigm and get things together for the new earth. Now we've got the third eye chakra, pineal perspective, with the ether, the seamless unspeakable, and earth, nurture nature. So with this angelic realms that you come to represent in this plane, and the starseed elemental that you are here to be in tune with the cosmic flux. And so this radical expansion, I feel, is being confident and courageous enough in your ability to perceive of the collective waves that are coming through and being able to see things through to the other side. So we've got someone who is very in tune with their third eye chakra here. And it seems that you have endless opportunities to activate your DNA here and to put into geometric coherence all of these signs and symbols that are coming through the ethers to you, that sometimes these things don't even have a language. They don't have a word that says what they are. Oh, and I'm seeing this. I've seen this before, but this individual, it's a woman doing this huge backbend into a dragon here. And so it's a cosmic surrender here that created this expansion, and it's probably still going on or deepening at this time, because it's like you took this deep dive and dug your roots deeply into the earth to nurture your own inner nature, and it's coming through out the other side of this portal here, where it came through yesterday, the Dragon's Gate, where it took 100 years for these koi fish to climb up the ladder of the waterfall, while the others just turned and went with the current out to sea. And so you have had to pierce through this eye of the needle here to get into this expanded, radical, expanded view of yourself and your situation here. And you're very tuned in, tapped in, and turned on, reading the cosmic chaos as it comes through. And there's a lot of flux going on through the cosmos right now, especially with a lot of fear and hierarchical thought going on here. And so the pineal perspective is about liberating yourself from the confines of the hierarchical mindset, where I am above you because I have the ability to meditate and do yoga, and you are below me because you don't have the same car that I drive or something. You're coming through as an extremely heart-based individual, one that is here to nurture others because of the compassion that you hold for yourself from an early age, being this angelic presence here that has not been able to put into words your experience. You've only been able to nurture your inner nature and nurture the earth. And so you might have a real green thumb with plants and animals. Tantric journey. There's a lot of romantic involvement as well that comes through as being so otherworldly and so heart-based that you've gotten taken advantage of in relationship, or that you thought that someone else was going to be at your level because you like to see the best out of other individuals. But every time that you went through the relationship circuit, it's like you ended up being a bit disappointed, but refueled with the faith for yourself. I don't know what that was going across the screen here. That was interesting. Little angelic frequencies and dust particles coming through the reading. So yeah, all of your romantic interludes have led you to reclaim parts of yourself that you thought were part of other people's what they were bringing into the relationship with you, but otherwise it was just them reawakening you to other dimensions of yourself. And we have 11, belief, new blueprints, under the ether, the seamless unspeakable, and belief is under third eye chakra here. So your belief in your perspective is always real to you. And so whatever is going on in your third eye, whether it's fear or love based, is going to dictate your beliefs and your perspectives, and thus your behavior, which generates the outcomes. This is a message that I borrowed from Chase Hughes. He's got his own YouTube channel. Check him out. He's real good. Internal explorer. So you might scry or be someone who activates the blueprints within other individuals. But the earthly realms here are activating your inner landscape and making you dig in deeper and deeper to the infinite here. The infinite came out earlier as well. And so you're cluing into all the infinite awareness, because this comes under the endless opportunities. Yeah, you're exploring the depths of Mother Earth and nurturing nature with your green thumb here, or your ability to harness the energy of the animals that you perceive. And when you go out walking in the forest, you probably often take your time and step very lightly and leave it better than you found it. And you probably speak to the animals or they speak to you, because you're in alignment with this. Yes, the DNA comes through this card as well, down through the crown. And we've got Starseed Elemental from the first reading coming out under the heart chakra. So you're a heart-based individual here. And it comes out under radical expansion of your heart based on your Starseed Elemental abilities and capacity. And we've got solar plexus with tantric journey and the air paradigm shift from the first reading again. And so this is coming out in synergy with the earth. The earth is moving and changing. And so all of the individuals living in the earth, whether it's the animals or the people or the plants, we're all being upgraded, but humans are the ones with the most resistance. And so here we are ruining things again, going through all kinds of legwork that doesn't need to necessarily be done because it's an internal journey. We need to explore the internal dimensions of our practice. Because if we look up here as well, Divine Entourage walks with you is under on top of third eye chakra and belief. Overextending, need to reevaluate or withdrawal is over the seamless unspeakable, the ability to withdraw into full meditation, to perceive of the exchanges happening with you and with others. Let's say that you've got a big batch of haters because you're out here doing what you do and turning heads just by the innocence and the ability for you to speak to the depths of people here. And taking a chance to nurture nature with this internal explorer is to take the chance to capitalize on the things that come through this seamless, unspeakable space. Like if you're really drawn to another individual, the chances are that they are very drawn to you. And so you have endless opportunities to capitalize on the infinite nature of the universe. And those of us that are here are very aware that there are very, very interesting distractions and temptations that come up from time to time. And so there are individuals that have different morals and beliefs than ourselves. And so we're not going to be getting into the distraction end of things any longer. We've gone through the distractions and we've got infinite opportunities and to perceive of the infinite. And it's this angelic blooming that we are. It's that this woman, this endless opportunities, her face is actually on a flower stem. She's like the lotus blooming, like the crown chakra, or like this infinite here. And so there's this download that wants to happen. And so we need to take it back a notch, withdraw from our socialization, and get our meditation in to shine our light appropriately. The violet flame and healing is underneath here. So there's something coming through that wants to be healed with us. And the violet flame is about the things that no longer suit us, probably about relationship here because we've got harmonic flight showing itself, as well as water, the overflow. So shine your light is coming through, and let's see. And under the deck on the handwritten cards, we do have our daughters will adore us, and they'll sing in joyful chorus. Well done, Sister Suffragette. So the previous reading today, we did start out with the Divine Feminine. And so whatever your gender, there's the capacity that you have to do things differently with your unique gifts and your ability to flow into the healing waters with other individuals here because you've gone to the depths of your own experience. Got the hunter and the thread. So you're seeking the thread of resonance between yourself and other individuals. And like the going through this portal, I said it was like going through the eye of a needle, and now we've got the thread here. And so the thread is about weaving the future golden for ourselves, even if it is coming through that we are abundant and seeking other abundance like money. It comes through being of a singular mind about something and harnessing the third eye chakra here, because yeah, you've got this new paradigm shift that you're bringing in and communicating to other individuals, because we did have the heart, or excuse me, we had the throat chakra with solar plexus earlier. And now we have the gem underneath the deck. And this is, the gem comes from the underworld, and it is one who has been through a lot of pain and alchemy throughout their life that has faceted their inner world, their inner gemstone, to represent the multiple faces of humanity even. And so this seamless unspeakable that's channeling through you as you take care of your family and friends and loved ones. Even when you're not with them, you are doing this work with your meditative journey. Yeah, and we've got the tear. Yeah, earlier we had a lot of rain coming through with this healing ability to release, and I'm seeing the tear as a gemstone as well. So all of the tears that you have gone through with misunderstanding about how other individuals did or did not approve of you, it comes through that, yeah, we've got the eternal child and the mother together. So we've got this ability to nurture our inner nature, and the more that we heal ourselves, the more that we heal the universe around us. And we can cry for other individuals that don't understand what we're crying about, because they have not seen the depths of themselves. But we can see it because we have this otherworldly messenger that is coming through the nurture nature card here. And the seamless unspeakable is like, some of you might be energy workers that work on the body or the mind or spirit of those around you. And I can often get into somebody's energy and create a massive release that comes through and makes my eyes tear up. And it's like I can feel things about my own experience that remind me of their experience, but it's my experience that I'm healing as I'm putting this energy into the ethers, giving other individuals direction. Here comes out with this astrological wheel, and there's also the wheel of fortune. Oh, and I'm seeing the 4-leaf clover coming in with luck right on my lap, number 2. And it's like many of you might be getting back into your astrology and figuring out what that means. And just an easy plug here, I'm going to be doing a weekend Saturday morning 11 to 1:30 here at the Homestead meditation circle. And so there are other individuals that are seeking what you have here, because you're at the center of the labyrinth, and all of these other koi fish are going downstream and seeking the path of least resistance, and they can't see around things like you can. So I'm seeing a very committed individual here. It could be some of you are facing marriage or a partnership in that way, because it comes out with the bridge and with this divine masculine card, the mature divine masculine, very appealing and magnetic and very distracting for some. And there's the mask and the scythe here. So being able to be yourself and be authentic in the moment, and to come from your heart space instead of from fear or from loss or withdrawal or any of that information, because you need to cut away what doesn't serve. It's divine timing to update your house as well. And this could be the house of your mind, body, spirit. And so you need to get back into your deeper meditation if you've been meditating, and it's going to settle you and ground you into the earthly realms here. So anchoring you into spiritual essence as well. So some of you are already astrologers and you need to bring forward some of your astrological insights. Like for instance, right now we're working into the last 30 days before the new moon solar annular eclipse happening at 28 degrees 50 minutes of Capricorn. And so the sun and the moon are together right there with Mercury, Mars, Venus, and in short order, Pluto as well. And then we're coming into 2 weeks later, the lunar eclipse in Virgo at about 12 degrees, 13 degrees. So if those hit you in your chart, you're going to know it. Because eclipse season, whether or not it hits you, it's always quite intense. And everybody starts wandering around and shouting at others and cutting off people in traffic and hey, F you to everybody around them. So stay the course and dig in your anchor and cut away what does not fit. Simplify your life so that you can get into your tantric journey. And by tantric journey, it's not about being distracted by others. It's about getting into our eternal child aspect of things and nurturing our inner child at this time. And so there's some type of healing that wants to happen that is part of this further radical expansion into more confidence and courage at this time. So I just saw 22:11 on the clock, and I see that we've got one more here. So somebody might need to take your dogs outside. It's about freezing here in Michigan. So, oh my goodness. The dogs take their time, except today it's hurting my dog's paws. It's so cold out. So to close us out, let's get this one, number 31. It says, weapons are the tools of violence, and all decent men detest them. Weapons are the tools of fear. A decent man will avoid them, except in the direst necessity, and, if compelled, will use them only with the utmost restraint. Peace is his highest value. If the peace has been shattered, how can he be content? By getting into the soul and into the self. His enemies are not demons, but human beings like himself going through a human process. He doesn't wish them personal harm, nor does he rejoice in victory. How could he rejoice in victory and delight in the slaughter of men? He enters a battle gravely, with sorrow and with great compassion, as if he were attending a funeral. So you're understanding the cost of the information that's going on in the ethers on your family, friends, and even on your exes, and you're building bridges between yourself and others in this friendship realm. And so if you run into your exes, they might want you back because that's the energy that you're in, but you're not going to be distracted by these situations if you're grounded in your center and in your truth and in your confidence and courage that what does not work is not going to work later type of situation here. So yeah, some of you might be working towards being a little different, being more heart-centered, more in your awareness of how to create more luck for yourself. It's to look out for yourself and to nurture your inner nature here. So Yeah, I think we're going to leave this one here. Thank you so much for coming on board with this one, and let me know in the comments down below if you liked this and if it hit home. And if this is where we part, please hit up that like button. Take care.